Hey, Fiancé Freaks, I'm Sam.
I'm Emily, and this is 90 Day Fiancé Freaks. The bromance continues, Sammy, between Sarper and Sumit. Sarper needed the longest hug from Sumit.
We called it last week. We said that the bromance is back on between Sarper and Sumit. He had ditched Ziad. It was adorable. I love some man-on-man friendship action.
Sarper was embarrassed. He apologized. I'm sorry, man.
I just really need this hug right now. Don't you apologize, Sarper?
Sumit's like, it's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Get that hug. It was pretty endearing. Damn it.
It was a long hug, too. And then I think later on in that scene, they hugged again.
They hugged again. They held each other like a side hug. You know who did not hug or touch even one single time was Sumit and Shekinah.
That's right.
Shekinah is not getting any physical consolation from anyone.
That's so true. And the other thing I noticed is that Sarper and Shekinah weren't hugging at all.
Yeah. Well, listen, Sarper was not happy with her, but he was still standing by her, right? He said, I'm not supporting this, but I'm still standing by my wife.
Exactly. And later on, he said that he does think she needs to apologize, even though he thinks she was attacked. So yeah, he's kind of seeing both sides.
But he's not saying that to her.
Oh, God, no.
Values his life.
Definitely not saying that to her.
So then Geronimo storms out.
Oh my gosh. Is that a cheap shot, or does she really think that's his name?
No, it's such a cheap shot. And I'm like, girl, like, you already said some shit that you need to be taken back. Let's not double down.
She's not worried about the things she said. I mean, she's defending it. She's saying that she was not talking about immigrants in general, and it was just a mean comment specifically toward Thais.
Specifically toward Thais. She didn't even know what country she's sending her back to. She said, I don't even know where she's from.
Literally does not matter if she knows what country she's saying for Thais to go back to or not. That's not the point at all.
No, of course not. The sentiment remains the same and remains unacceptable. I don't know if we focused enough, though, honestly, on the fact that Thais really was going to physically assault her.
Was she, or was she just kind of a little bit physical right in that moment? You think she was going to go full on even further than that?
Okay, but what if she didn't? Like, is that, so it's okay to just physically come at her at all? Because again, just playing devil's advocate here, Shekinah really was just sitting there saying shit. And not even that threatening of stuff. She was just regurgitating what she'd already heard Patrick say. So I hate what she said. We all do. Nobody likes it. And there was someone physically getting in her face. I'm just trying to put myself in her shoes. And I do think because I don't handle conflict physically, so I think if someone came at me physically, I would be very panicked.
Yeah, I see that.
So Shekinah, the reason this came up, she said that she was regretful that her words overshadowed Thais' actions. Like, she didn't regret saying it to Thais. She just regretted that got more attention than the real wrongdoing. And that's kind of what made me think about, yeah, I hate it when that happens. When your reaction overshadows the thing that got you to react. You're like, it's not my fault. It's not my fucking fault.
The actual issue itself, like what started it, right? Like, I have no doubt that Thais started it. But yeah, Shekinah's reaction was way too big and way too off base.
Just way too intolerant.
Yes.
But it's just that if she hadn't said that, we would all be chit-chatting about how crazy Thais is, right?
Yeah, that's totally right.
You know what I didn't realize, which Shekinah did say, was that her baby daddy is an immigrant.
I don't think I knew that either. I don't know anything about him. I don't know a whole lot about her daughter, too. I don't know a whole lot about her daughter either. We have definitely met her and on at least one of her other seasons, but she is not a frequent member on the screen.
Right. And yeah, we've never seen her daughter's dad.
Back inside during the bar scene, Guillermo brings over a giant flaming drink with a bunch of shots.
I couldn't figure out what that drink was. Rebecca says it was gasoline.
Gross.
This bar is something else. Fun time. So, oh God, do we have to talk about Karen Guillermo? It's just so sad. I don't think I can do it. Oh, everybody is cheering for them. Everyone. Pow is screaming at them. She's like, just fuck already.
There's a bathroom right over there. Love Pow. I love how she's cheering them on this entire episode, just like egging them on, really.
Yes, yes. And she is not pleased, nor was I, nor was anyone, when Guillermo went in to kiss her and kissed her cheek. First her hand, sir, and now her cheek. How dare you?
He is really building this up, like he must be really good at building that sexual tension foreplay.
Which we see in the van ride. Oh, God.
Oh my gosh, that van ride. He just like comes over, pins her arms up, opens her jacket. Oh my gosh. Rebecca is uncomfortable. Like she is not happy to be seeing these things. Or she is happy and she's like embarrassed that she's happy. Is that it?
That one. That's all
that
of
one.
us. Yeah, that one.
That's
what we
one.
all were. We're like, no, but yes, but no.
Nah, I'm just straight up enjoying it. I'm watching it all by myself. I ain't got nothing to be embarrassed about.
I mean, it was steamy, and he's confusing me, and I again just identify so much with how much he must be confusing Kara. So let's go back to the bar, because their actual kiss, he does end up kissing her. And not only does he kiss her, he pulls up a chair, sits her on his lap, okay, and kisses her. But I'm sorry, he doesn't seem that into it. What did you think?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I thought he was into it. What makes you think he wasn't? Like, what were the signs that he wasn't?
I guess just afterward, maybe his reaction when he pulled away, or he didn't go in for another kind of, because they made out for a second, and then she pulled away all shy and coy and cute, and then he just kind of left it at that. I don't know. You could tell that it moved her. And he just, again, seemed cold and icy, and it's killing me.
Well, it's like what she said later, that they both could feel the kiss in their pants, but Kara wishes he felt it in his heart too.
Right.
And so that kiss probably was a result of being there, working on their relationship, Pow egging them on, production egging them on. I don't know, but all of those things. And he would have never done that if they weren't in this extremely specific situation, because even Kara says that it had been a long, 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 long time since they had had that type of contact and connection.
Right. And she says it feels like home. Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's torture, Emily. It's torture. I think we should start a new segment called "What Made Sam Cry This Episode," because it's every episode, and I'm sick of saying, "Guess what? That made me cry." Guess what? It made me cry when Karen Guillermo kissed, because I just felt that tension of they've been at odds for so long, but they feel so at home together, and it's just so ironic, and it's just such torture. And then to release that in a kiss, and she got so emotional. Oh, it was just very moving. But he regrets it.
Yeah, he regrets it. Well, and so after the bar, after the steamy shuttle ride back, he does go back to her room, and he not only walks her back, he goes inside. Kara asks if he's going to stay. He says, "Where could I stay?" She says, "I have a couch, I have a chair, I have a bed."
No. He said, "What do you have for me?"
What do you have for me?
And I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Like what? Like body wise, or like sexual favor wise? What do you mean? What do I have for you? What? And then she said the bed, the couch, all that. I was like, oh no, this was infuriating too. I was shaking my head so much at you and at them because he goes back to her room for how long?
Yeah, like 5 minutes or whatever.
And then he shakes her hand and
Shakes
walks
her
away. Just his coldness is insulting.
I feel like a bitch because you are like visibly upset and pissed off. Like you're on the verge of tears right now. And I'm like, he shook her hand. That's so fucking funny. Like, oh my God. Just like it to me, it's just such a hilarious thing to do. Like they just made out. Yeah, they have all this sexual tension building. They're like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And it's just so goofy is what it is.
Oh, what? It's not goofy. Oh my God.
You don't think it's goofy?
No, like I said, it's devastating to me. It's devastating.
But the act, but just outside of Karen Guillermo is what I'm saying. Like, if you've had all this and you have like a romantic relationship with someone and you've made out and you're saying goodnight and you've already made out and then he like reaches out to shake your hand.
Yeah, see, what if you were drunk and had just made out and you're super hot and then this guy fucking shakes your hand and walks out? That's so funny.
No, I mean, I would definitely be pissed, but for someone watching that happen, it's fucking funny.
Oh gosh. Yeah, it just makes me question everything in the whole world, Emily, because it's like the Beyonce situation. Like, if that woman can be cheated on, the fuck? Like, if Kara can be rejected sexually, the fuck hope does any of the rest of us have, okay?
Aw. I did really like what Guillermo said, though, right after he left in an interview. He said he left because sex could ruin all their progress.
Yes, he did say sex could complicate things more, and I don't want to ruin the progress. What progress?
The progress they've made to be amenable co-parents together.
So you mean just over the, what has it been, a year that they've been separated, or the progress in the castle? Because I ain't seeing jack shit progress in the castle, Emily.
The progress they've made in real life outside the castle.
Okay.
That's what I think he was talking about.
Sometimes I forget they have real lives outside of the castle and our viewership of them. So that's right. That progress. Okay.
So then later on, when they're at the wilderness therapy session, Kara and Guillermo definitely agree on which item to take with them on this crazy hike. Guillermo grabs the lighter and Kara's like, oh yeah, good one.
Absolutely smart choice. He is a mountain man and a wilderness man. He knows.
And then they start going on the hike. Okay, one of my favorite moments is Kara teaching Pao how to pee in the wilderness.
That was great and excellent advice. All of the above. Absolutely. Yep. Checks out.
Right? Stand at the top of a hill, pee downhill. You'll watch a little trickle, a little stream go down. The only thing I don't do is the twerk to dry off.
That was the part. How the fuck you drying off? You just like, what? You don't, that was the part that was so spot on. Like, you gotta shake it a little. How do you?
I don't just spontaneously twerk in the woods.
Ain't nothing spontaneous about it. It's functional, my friends. Okay, it's functional. What, do you get a leaf?
No, I use a tissue and then I bury it.
Okay. See, you be littering, girl. You gotta be twerking.
I bury it. It disintegrates.
Nope, you just gotta twerk that shit. Any excuse for Kara to twerk. Listen.
There we go. Why am I arguing about that?
And then as they continue hiking, Pao is not convinced that Russ is gonna get them where they need to go. And Guillermo has some wise words for us. He says that sometimes you trust your partner. Even when you don't know where you're going, you just believe that everything will be okay.
And Kara totally fucking makes fun of him for it.
Was she? She wasn't making fun. Emily, that was genuine. Damn it.
You thought that was genuine? Even Guillermo caught the joke.
I mean, it was flirty. It was flirty.
It was, yeah, it was cute. It definitely was not malicious. It was flirty and cute, yeah. Like teasing him in a cute way.
Right, and that's what confuses me about them. And I've said this before about their interviews. In the interviews, they have such great chemistry. They're like besties. They're laughing at each other. He's making jokes. She's giggling. And same thing here. He kind of shoves her like playfully and they giggle. It's just so good. And everyone in the whole cast is like, why can't you just make this work?
Right, everyone sees it.
But then Kara also says something that is exactly what we have been saying. She said that his behavior towards her, his cold behavior, is his way of managing the fear of letting her back in.
Aw, yeah, I did think that was spot on. Well, just like at the very end of last week's episode, Thais is nauseous again. She runs to the bathroom, and it sure does sound like she threw up.
Why are we doing this? Why are we playing this game of this fake pregnancy scare? Was there not enough drama with Thais in the last episode? Like, she's coming off the tail end of this huge drama. Do we need another story arc for her?
And I actually had a new thought about this whole situation. Maybe she actually is pregnant. Maybe she had a miscarriage.
Oh.
Because the thing about a pregnancy scare is that you can't do that anymore because everyone's on social media. So we know whether they have a baby or not. And so that is why I thought miscarriage. Maybe it really is just the beans.
That was funny. I hope it's just the producers. I really do. I hope the producers are just like, more drama.
Right, I know, me too. But as far as the Shekinah and Thais drama, I mean, Thais doesn't really have a whole lot to say about it. Like, she doesn't really say much in interviews about it. Definitely not as much as Shekinah says about it. Really, it's only in the shuttle on the way to the wilderness therapy when she just kind of says, like, the other cast members are asking, have you talked to Shekinah? And Thais is just kind of like, no, I haven't talked to her. I mean, I haven't sought her out. She's mean. I don't want to talk to her.
Yeah, she's mean. She's mean. Listen, here's what I'm saying about the whole devil's advocate with Shekinah. I just got my eye on Thais, okay? I got my eye on her. Because I just feel like just because Shekinah is the villain doesn't mean Thais is the good girl, right? Like,
oh, absolutely. Thais is definitely not the good girl. And she's not trying to play that part either. You know, like she said she'll defend Patrick. True. And she'll stand up and she'll say shit and she'll start a fight. Like, I feel like she's not trying to look like she's the good guy. And it's, you know, Shekinah's not trying to be the villain. It's just how it all shook out, how everyone reacted.
See, I do think she's trying to be the hero because she says, oh, I'll stand up for the people I love. And that's heroic, right? To whatever extent. Yeah, that's true. Then in the car or the van, she is kind of playing the victim. So she's like, she's mean. I don't want to talk to her. She's mean. And it's like, okay, at least be like, yeah, I got in her face. That was a lot. And lest we forget, Thais was stone cold sober. She wasn't drinking. So she doesn't have the excuse.
She was totally sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very fair point. So they arrive at the wilderness therapy, and Patrick is one of the only cast members who is genuinely excited for this outdoor hiking adventure. He's like, oh yeah, I'm ready for this adventure.
Is he ready? Do we think he's ready?
We would have to do like a rating on like a rating
Okay.
scale of these
Ooh.
cast members. I do think that Patrick is further on the side of prepared than quite a number of these other individuals. I mean,
Ooh, let's do that rating. I love that idea. Least prepared is Jenny. Everybody says that, including Jenny.
everybody says that. Okay, so when Sumit and Sarper were both wearing both backpacks, they both put one on the front and one on the back. Aww.
You gots to. Mm-hmm. And here Pow is carrying an actual toilet on her back while her partner be prancing around. Like, come on, Russ. Fuck, Eagle Scout.
Right, Eagle Scout. Oh my God, Russ, carry that fucking toilet. I actually felt kind of bad for them that they had to choose their item. I think they were last. So they either were going to get the dildo and the lube or the fucking toilet. Like, I guess I would have gone with the toilet just for like the image that it portrays. Like, wouldn't want to be the couple that like grabbed the fucking dildo.
But it is lightest. Like, you can put it in your pocket, whereas, you don't need a toilet in the wilderness. So I don't know. I'm thinking that now.
Well, and Patrick brought lingerie.
Well, that can also fit in his pocket. That's where I got the pocket idea. Put the lingerie in one pocket, the dildo in the other.
The dildo in the other.
For some sexy tent sex, which he's never had, right? Somebody's never had tent sex.
Never had sex in a tent.
I mean, 5 out of 10. Don't super recommend.
Ooh, I don't know. I've had some 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 tent sex, yes.
Yeah, well, or beyond 10, honestly. I've got
okay,
I like camping, so I got a lot to draw on, a lot of memories.
Okay. It depends on what you're laying on. Like, if that's just like a sleeping mat and the hard ass ground, but if you're getting like an air mattress up in there, you're getting like
air mattress. Oh yeah.
Okay. You know what you're doing. I see.
Or like air mattress and then a foam pad on top of the air mattress.
And then a sleeping bag, a comforter. I hear you.
Exactly. We're making the whole bed out there in the wilderness.
Now we know why.
That's right.
Surprised that I'm not surprised that Shekinah knows what the fuck she's doing in the wilderness.
Oh my gosh. It's so funny to watch her getting ready and just thinking, oh my gosh, Shekinah in the wilderness. This is going to be hilarious. And then she just like drops those truth bombs about her history and her past. And then I'm like, oh yeah, like fuck me. That's right. Like I knew that about Shekinah, but who she is now is just so incredibly incongruous with who she was. Like, it's so hard to remember and connect those things that when she said it, I was like, oh my God, duh. Like, she's going to be the best one out there.
Right? To reconcile these two images. Yeah. So if you are not as much of a freak as we are about the show, then you might come in thinking Shekinah is some sort of Miss Priss, lest you realize she was born in like the wilderness of Montana into some sort of cult. Okay, so she knows what she's doing. She literally grew up
homeschooled, off grid. I don't think they had like power, in a cabin in the fucking woods with like 5 sisters.
Yeah.
And they all went to wilderness survival school in Montana. I'm pretty sure they all did. Because we already knew that about her when she said that. That was not new. It's like, we knew about the wilderness school in Montana.
Right. That's exactly. If you know her, you know this about her. And you're like, oh yeah, like she's going to be the dark horse, but get shit done here. But yeah, if you don't know Shekinah, that will floor you to find out.
But Shekinah obviously has a lot to say about the drama going on with Thais. She doesn't want to see anyone. She feels like everyone hates her.
Hates them, right? Hates her and Sarper because of this incident.
Both of them.
Listen, The getting ready for this trip was so revealing and so funny. First of all, she says that almost everywhere she's worked has had this dynamic where people just come after her and don't like her. And I'm like, well, okay, then maybe we take a little look see at
Is
ourselves.
there a common denominator in that? I mean, switching jobs, different people at every job, but one common denominator stays the same
Hmm,
there.
hmm, interesting. You know what's so funny and it made me think of was so when I went to work for this startup company, very progressive, very cool, like, company culture, unlimited time off, very cool environment. One of their interview questions was, what's your favorite TV show? And
Oh, yeah.
think we know what my answer was. So I gave them that answer. But well, 90 Day, in case anyone had that question. My answer was 90 Day. And then another one of their questions I answered with, I'm so drama free. I don't get involved in office politics or, interpersonal dynamics. Like, I'm just here to do my job. If I did not go out in a blaze of glory at that job in a mess of interpersonal dynamics, Emily, I will tell you, I meant it when
That's
I
so
said it, but then I
funny.
realized I said it because I knew it was going to happen.
Oh my God, you knew before you started the job that it was going to happen?
No, I just mean I said that because I think on some level I knew that I probably do like to be involved in office politics and, the interpersonal dramas. But I was like, no, that's totally not me.
What was the question though? Like, how do you react to workplace drama? Or like, what was the question? Like,
No,
just the fact that this company even asked you that is a red fucking flag. Like, I've never had a company ask me that. Like, how are you going to deal with all the fucked up
that's true.
interpersonal drama we have in this company, Sammy? Like,
We have so much. What are you going to do about it? No,
right.
it was probably more of like a what will you contribute to our company culture kind of question. And I was like, I'll tell you what I won't contribute is drama. And then what I did contribute
Ah,
was some drama.
was
So
drama.
so I'm just saying, Shekinah, if you find drama wherever you go,
I think that is a very, very fair point. Okay, but when Sarper said Shekinah is more stubborn than she is smart,
yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
it's just like, don't do that, Sarper. Like, why can't you just say she's stubborn? Like, why do you have to bring her intelligence into that statement? That doesn't
Ooh,
really
yeah.
have anything to do with the situation, whether she's smart or not. Just say she's stubborn as a mule. Like, if you want to make it
Right.
more catchy, then she's stubborn. I don't know. Or I'm sure there's some Turkish, she's so stubborn. I don't know.
Sure, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Maybe it says I'm Turkish saying it's not translating correctly. I like that line of thinking. But I also think maybe he was pointing out that the smart thing to do is to apologize regardless of whether you think you're in the wrong, right? Like this is the smart thing to do,
Oh.
but she's not recognizing that the smart thing to do is that because she's so stubborn.
Does that take on it completely reframe his apology to Rebecca last episode?
Oh. Ooh. So he was just apologizing because of the smart thing to do.
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah, we know he didn't mean it. He didn't mean
Yeah, he didn't
it.
fucking mean it. We already knew that.
We
Right.
knew
Yeah.
that.
We just didn't say it so explicitly last week.
Explicitly, yeah.
And if there's one thing that I do always admire about Shekinah is her immense ability to not give a flying fuck what people think of her. Like, I could not see Shekinah ever apologizing to someone to keep her image, to maintain her, the way people see her, or because it's the smart thing to do to be
Right.
socially accepted. She doesn't give a fuck.
See, that's interesting because two things. First of all, how hilariously counterintuitive is that someone who's so obsessed with her image does not give a fuck how people see her? right? Like
Do you mean
aesthetically.
her image? I don't think, yeah, so is, to me, image is different than physical appearance.
I mean her physical image, like the actual image you see when you look at her. Yeah, her aesthetics. Like to be so obsessed with how
Yeah.
people physically perceive you, but then to not give a fuck about what they think of you, as a person. But I don't think so. I think you're wrong. I think she does care, and I think she is insecure, and I think that it's a front that she puts on.
Oh, all right. And I'm actually going to double down and disagree
Okay.
with what you just said. I don't necessarily think all her plastic surgeries are because she cares about what other people think.
Okay.
She has said multiple times in her plastic surgery journey and her ability to be so open about that. She always says, it's for me. It's for me. I want to look a certain way. So I think it has to do with maybe her fucked up childhood
Oh, sure. Okay. Yes, I will take
or
that.
something. I don't know. But just, I don't necessarily think it is for everyone else. I think it's for her.
Well, I agree with you in that I think she knows that her look is not for everyone. And she's aware of that and doesn't really care because she likes that look. But then we can get in this whole thing of like, why does she have this beauty standard? Where does it come from? Of course, she thinks that that is a good way to look because she has been told that by society or, her childhood. We could go down that road forever, but we won't.
Right, because she wasn't exposed to society at
Yeah.
all. And you know what I mean? Like she
Right.
wasn't even exposed to that.
She'd just be
So,
twerking in the woods as a little girl in her homemade clothes.
oh my God.
Oh, speaking of clothes, Sarper helps her put on a sweatshirt. Why can't she put on this sweatshirt? It's just too tight, or what's
Yeah,
happening?
that was weird. That was weird. I don't know. I don't
It's not like
know.
she's not used to putting on tight clothing, but he says, "You look like a condom," and she fires back, "How do you know what a condom looks like?"
I threw up a little bit in my mouth thinking about Sarper fucking 2,500 women without a condom.
Oh god, that didn't even come into my mind.
Right? How could that not come into your mind? I mean,
Oh, that's gross. That's gross. Yeah. And does he just assume all these women are on birth control? Or do we have 2,500 little Sarpers running around?
I have always wondered that.
No, if he doesn't have a kid somewhere, the sky is not blue. I mean,
Right. 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 Right.
right.
So when they're picking items for the wilderness therapy session, Shekinah grabs the peanut butter. It definitely made me think of the sticks of butter at
I
the
knew it would.
tell-all.
Yeah. Oh, I immediately thought of the health implications. I was like, of course she's not choosing the bread because that's all carbs. She definitely needs the protein
Right.
from the peanut butter. And
The protein, exactly.
she spreads it with a stick. Smart. See? She knows what she's doing. And Sarper's like, just use your fingers because who knows where that stick's been? Sarper, it's been in the fucking wilderness. What do you mean, where's that stick been?
Way less places than your stick, Sarper.
Oh! Burn! That was a good one.
This is why Shekinah and Sarper matched with Jenny and Sumit are the perfect pair. Because Jenny and Sumit grabbed the bread. Bread and
Yeah.
peanut butter. They have
Aw.
lunch. Nobody else has lunch out there in the woods.
They complete each other. So sweet.
Yeah. If Patrick was the only cast member excited about this adventure, I think Pow was the only cast member excited about the weather going out there.
Oh, that it was chilly?
Yeah, she was like, apparently I'm going through perimenopause at 38.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't know if I'm hot or if I'm cold or what's going on in this fresh, crisp air. Feels amazing.
That was so funny. You know what I immediately thought of? You know what I thought of?
What?
Aisha going through menopause.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, my God. Of course.
Because in the original 90 Day this season, Maxwell's mom and dad say that Aisha's 38, so she's going to be going through menopause soon. And we're like,
She's 40. She's basically 40.
38 is the new 40.
You said maybe. I was like, fuck off. No, she's
But-
not.
Now we hear from Pow that she absolutely could
From
be.
Pow.
So
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, so Russ was an Eagle Scout, so he's very confident about leading them the right way, and Pow is not happy about it. And honestly, hearing Kara and Guillermo talk about Pow kind of reframed things a little bit. Because, like, we have been so hard on Russ, and I'm not taking any of that back.
don't take it back. Okay.
But hearing Kara talk about how she is constantly nervous for Russ because
Oh, yeah.
Pow
Yeah.
is about to explode at him at any moment. And then Guillermo chimes in and is like yelling, just the constant yelling is about to start.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's true. But again, I just feel like that's her personality. She's Pow, Pow, Pow. You know?
Right. Right. That's just her. That's just how she is. And that's why they're a good match, because Russ is so, like, even keeled and doesn't say much.
Sure. Exactly. And again, he knows it by now, so you should probably know how to navigate it by now.
Oh my God. He fucking knows it by now. Exactly. So they're hiking through the woods. Russ takes them down some kind of small side trails. Pow's wearing that thin onesie, getting poked by every bush and shrub, totally pissed off.
Yeah, the onesie in the wood was a bold choice. Kara calls her out for it. That's where the peeing demo came from. Kara's like, how are you gonna...
That's right.
Apparently, Russ is going to have to cover her while she entirely strips this onesie off and then pees and then redresses. It is a problem no matter where you are, but let alone camping in the woods. Yes.
Out in the woods in like a skin tight white cat suit.
Well, she doesn't want Guillermo staring at her tits anymore.
That's right. That's right. I don't know if that cat suit's gonna do it though.
I know, right?
There's still a lot to see in that cat suit.
Yes, there is. Thank you.
So before they even go on the excursion, Zied is extremely hopeful that they're going skydiving.
Yeah, he jumped right on that. Damn, okay.
Sorry, man. You're going to be sorely disappointed.
I am not opposed to it. That would be good therapy. Maybe. Couples therapy. Trust fall of sorts.
Yeah, that's a good point. But that's like way too much fun for this show. This show is more about like fucking torturing these couples as much as they possibly can, like pushing them to the brink.
True.
So when it's their turn to choose the item that they want to take with them on this hiking excursion, Rebecca wants the coffee, but Zied wants the power bank. They are the only couple that disagreed.
Yeah, who was right?
Zied.
The power bank? The fuck you gonna do with the power bank?
Well, yeah, good point. Because it's like, just turn off your phone. He said so you can charge it and get some light. And it's
Use
like,
the light,
get light at night. Because they are camping all night. So, you know, what you could do is just turn it off and then turn it back on at night so that the battery stays charged.
Yeah,
But coffee? That's not an essential in the morning.
What did you just say?
A survival essential.
No, but there's nothing better than coffee while you're camping.
That's so true. A hot cup of coffee.
It hits the spot.
Especially like, I don't know what season it is, Sammy, but in England,
Right.
it's rainy,
Yes.
wet, cold.
Yes.
Whoever does get that hot cup of coffee, everyone else is going to be gathering around their tent.
Exactly. And you know they're going to sleep like shit. Whether you sleep like a baby
Oh.
after your tent sex or not, they going to sleep like shit, okay? So they need that coffee.
And I have definitely had many a camping trip where I slept like total shit. That just comes with the territory with camping.
Right?
But Rebecca says maybe one of the most insightful things about this whole wilderness therapy overall, she says she basically just kind of hits the nail on the head by saying that this whole experience is just about being thrown into a situation and having to rely on each other. And the reason she points that out is because she thinks that's going to be really hard for her and Zied, given their history.
Yeah, she does not predict it will go well with them, right? She's pretty nervous about
She's nervous.
So Jenny finally weighs in on the whole Thais and Shekinah situation because she's been kind of keeping to herself so far.
That's right.
I mean, Sumit's out there, literally a shoulder for Sarper to cry on, but Jenny's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
She says that she actually can really relate to how hurtful that phrase is because Sadhna has told Jenny, Sumit's mom, has told Jenny to go back to her country on more than one occasion.
You're right. That's so true. And, you know, you can really tell that Shekinah thinks so highly of Jenny and Sumit. Like, she
Yeah.
fucking loves them, you know, from the very first episode or whatever, when they first met in the bar. And just every time she sees them, all the way down to this moment that we're talking about, in which Shekinah really does open up and tell Jenny and Sumit how she's feeling about the whole Thais situation. And even beyond that, she accepts their criticism.
Right. So even at the bar, she hasn't said sorry to anyone about this, least of all Thais. She does apologize to Jenny of all people. She said, "Okay, Sumit, tell Jenny I said bye. I'm sorry about all this." What?
Right.
I think it's adorable how much she like venerates Jenny. Okay, but does that phrase "go back to your country" hit the same when Sadhna says it to Jenny as when someone like Shekinah says it to Thais, or an American says it to an immigrant in our country?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't even think of that. I mean, no.
Really?
Right? Because it's within the context of the United States, and especially the other reason it was such a huge fucking reaction is because of especially right now.
Right.
Like specifically right now being an immigrant in the US with all of the current events happening around being an immigrant in the US right now. And I think that Guillermo and Kara and Pau and Thais and all the cast members who were so aghast and so completely offended by this, it wasn't just that statement in general, or even in the US specifically. It was in the US right now. That's the vibe I got.
Exactly. I just think it hits different.
It does not carry
Right.
even an ounce of the same amount of weight that it
Right.
carries to be
Right.
said in the context of this culture
Exactly.
of the in the United States, right?
Right.
But I did still appreciate that she said that, though.
Yeah, I appreciated the sentiment. She was trying to empathize, and I don't think that probably made her feel like shit when Sadhna repeatedly says that.
Right. And I also think it was really smart of Jenny to bring that up and to almost to empathize with Thais, because I think it helped Shekinah see the error of her ways a little bit more easily.
Okay. Well, Shekinah jumps in. She becomes Sumit and Jenny's little therapist for a second, and I don't hate it. Honestly, I thought she was spot on with some of her points. Because, of course, Jenny's big issue, living with the parents, Sadhna always coming first, right? It's the same old story. And Jenny says she doesn't get out and make friends because they live at home. Has she gotten out and made friends in India when they lived in their own apartment?
Oh God, no.
Okay.
No. That was a big fucking issue in their entire relationship, is that Sumit did want to go out and make friends and Jenny and party and all this stuff. And Jenny's like, I'm retired. I'm not working.
Right.
I don't really want to go out. Like, I want to stay in and relax with you.
Yeah. Right, so don't blame Sadhna. I mean, we can blame her for a lot, and she is a thorn in your relationship, but she's not why you ain't making friends, Jenny, okay? But
that's right.
I love how Sumit is always very, very blunt and clear about the fact that this is cultural. India has expectations. I am expected to live with my parents. My wife comes second to my parents. That is just the way of life here.
Yeah, but he also wants it to be that way, though. Like, do you feel like he's trying to blame it on culture? Like, he's trying to use that as an excuse?
No, I feel like he's saying it matter of factly. Like he can't fight it, so he doesn't want to. And I agree. He wants it that way.
Yeah, I don't even think that he would ever want to fight it. Yeah, I think that it's what he actually truly wants. He's made it very clear that it's culture, and he's made it very clear that it's what he wants. And the reason I make this distinction is because there are other parts of his culture that he has completely
Mm.
rejected,
Okay. So, you know,
like his arranged marriage.
right. So is he supposed to reject all of his culture entirely in every way? Can he have a little bit of
Oh my God, no, I don't think so. I'm just saying that, yeah, I'm just saying that culture can't be the whole reason that he cites for them living with the parents. It's culture and what he wants.
Right, but what I'm saying is he wants it because he has been cultured to want it that way. I mean, he's been socialized that way.
To want it. Yeah, and isn't that why any of us want anything?
Yes, yes, it is. Well, and Shekinah brings that up. She says, in our culture, our parents are pushing us out by the time we're in our late teens.
I loved when she brought that point up. That was
Mm-hmm.
so insightful because you're right. Sumit talks endlessly about this being such a humongous aspect of his culture, and we never hear a peep of anything like that from Jenny.
Right.
From a cultural perspective, for Jenny, it's always more like, I just want to live alone. I want my independence.
Right.
I want my freedom. And like, maybe that's because she's older. So she's, just way more
Mhm.
just secure and like far away from that moment in life. But I loved that about what Shekinah said. It, just from a cultural perspective, how they both have these different viewpoints on it.
Yeah, and it just makes you realize these cultural differences are so vast and so significant. Again, Americans, you get married, that spouse is your number one, right? That
Oh,
becomes your
they fucking
family.
better be, or else you're
Hmm.
ended up getting divorced.
Right, right. But in other cultures, your spouse is not number one. And then, of course, yeah, they're living together. So it's just, these are huge cultural things. And then the age on top of it, just, they're up against a lot. And I don't think we realize because they are so committed to each other that it makes it easy to forget that a lot of people could not survive the things they're up against.
Yes, that's spot on.
Well, I am looking forward to finding out what financial secrets are going to make Jenny leave Summit, speaking of them being so devoted.
It sounds like something fucking huge.
Jenny walks out.
I really need to know what this is because it's linked to the fact that they can't move out, which is
Right.
their biggest stumbling block. And they've been
Right.
together forever and she doesn't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. Well, I'm looking forward to Russ and Pow hopefully having a conversation with the sex therapist about the fact that Russ didn't do his homework.
Yet again.
Will he ever? Okay, couple quick questions this week, Sammy, are about Jenny and Sumit.
Oh, okay.
Are they still in love?
Yes, of course.
No question, and nobody ever fucking dare ever question that, ever.
No one would. They won't. They
No
won't.
one
Don't
would.
worry.
No one would. Do they have chemistry?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, yeah. Was Jenny in it for the visa to go to India?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no. No, she was
Nah,
not.
I don't think so. Was Sumit in it? Is Sumit in it for the visa? Is he still waiting to?
Oh
And
my-
he's in it just
Could
for
you
that
imagine?
visa?
Could you imagine, Emily? That
No,
would be so
stop.
funny.
So
no
silly.
way. But
So
it does
silly.
make me wonder, when he got online as Michael Jones, was he looking to get out of India?
In that moment, oh, that's a really good question. Maybe in that moment, and then he met Jenny, and it didn't
Yeah.
matter anymore because he found his one true love.
Right. And she's like, I'll come to India. Yeah.
Who wears the pants?
Sadhna.
Yes, yes, that's for sure.
Sumit's mother, of course.
Did you think they would end up here?
No, I did not. And
Me
I
neither.
kind of don't know why they're here, honestly. So
They're here to make the group dynamic better.
True.
They're here to balance out the group dynamic, be a super fun, amazing comic relief.
Mm-hmm. They're here to legitimize a third-tier show, is what they're here
There
to
we
do.
go. Yes. Yes. Well, Sammy, my 90-day takeaway this week is don't judge a book by its cover when it comes to wilderness therapy.
Right?
The person who looks like they're not going to be able to survive out there may end up being the most well-equipped person out there.
Hey, man. Not only Shekinah, but Kara knew way more than half the guys, too.
Absolutely.
Well, my 90-day takeaway is just don't wear a onesie camping.
There it is. There it is. That's it, Fiancé Freaks. If you liked this episode, be sure to match our freak by subscribing, leaving a review, and following 90 Day Fiancé Freaks on social media for more.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.